Alright, welcome back to another math video. Today I'm going to add to the multiplication properties I did the previous week. And I mentioned that there is one other important multiplication property that I left out, and that is the distributive property. Today I'm going to try to quickly go over the distributive property, do a couple quick examples, and at the end of the video hopefully everybody has a better understanding of this particular property, which is a property that you will see a lot as you work through algebra problems and other math classes. Alright, let's look at the general form of what the distributive property is. I'm just going to use letters at first, and then I'm going to throw some numbers in there, so hopefully just putting the numbers will make this a little more clearer. So the general format of a distributive property is you have some term can be multiplied by two other terms, or it could be more than that, inside parentheses. So you take the outside term and you're distributing that to the two inside terms inside the parentheses. In other words, you are multiplying each one of the inside terms by the outside term. So you have A times B, then plus A times C. So you see how the A is being distributed to both of the inside terms. This also works for subtraction. Same way, if I do A times B, you get AB, and then I do A times a negative C, so I get a negative AC. So just the general format of the way, let's go ahead and look at some examples. Alright, here's the example problem I pulled from one of the pre-algebra quizzes. And the question they're asking is the best way to simplify this expression. Obviously this section is about distributive properties, so we're going to use the distributive property to simplify this expression and then combine like terms, which I'll go into about combining like terms when we get to that spot. So what are we doing? All we're going to take is we're going to take each term outside parentheses and multiply by each term inside the parentheses. So I'm going to take my 4, going to get multiplied by x, and then I'm going to multiply 4 times 8. So let's go ahead and do that. If I do 4 times x, it's just 4x. And then I'm taking 4 times a positive 8. That's going to give us a positive 32. So that's the first part. Let's go ahead and jump on to the next term in the expression. Just like we did for the 4, I'm going to multiply that 5 times the x, and then the 5 times negative 3. So if I do a positive 5 times x, that just gives me a 5x. And then I'm doing 5 times negative 3. Negative 3 times 5 is going to give us a negative 15. At this point, I want to combine like terms. Like terms, that means I'm going to combine my x's together. If I had x squares, I can combine those together. Numbers are the same, so you can combine those. So let's look through our problem. And hopefully you notice we have a 4x here. We have another x here, and there's 5 of those. So you go ahead, positive 4x and a positive 5x, that gives us a total of 9x. Now if we look at our numbers, we have a positive 32 here that I boxed out, and a negative 15 here. That means I'm taking 32 and I'm subtracting 15. That's going to give us a positive 17. So this best simplified is this. All we did was use the distributive property to distribute each one of these terms to the inside, to the inside values, and then we combine like terms by combining the x's and then combining the numbers. So just remember, the distributive property is whatever terms outside the parentheses, that's going to be multiplied by both of those terms inside. Hopefully this quick math tutorial helps. If you need more help in this particular property, feel free to contact me. Have a great day.